You think everything in your life is perfect, but then you realize.
Before I get to this next topic, I want to know what you. Well, let me just go into the next topic. Why do you think it's so hard to date in today's economy? Why are we on that subject?
Man, they raised the price of fucking eggs. They raised the price of fucking everything that we basically like. And I'm gonna say this: we are so gullible and looking at bullshit like P Diddy situation and everything else that we're not even looking at the real situations that they're throwing in front of us right now. We're overlooking it and we're just like, yeah, whatever, it don't affect me. I get food stamps or bullshit, or shit, I love my mother, so I'm gonna eat regardless. I ain't worried about what it costs. When a fucking thing of eggs costs $8 in a fucking store, averaging $8, but you can get a pack of cigarettes still for just 10. So you could starve, but I'll charge you basically nothing for cancer. We are really lost with this bullshit going on here and this economy. Loaf of bread used to be 99 cents. Now every bit of 149 and up. And if you're getting bread that's at 149, know this. In life, you get what you pay for. So therefore, if you're gonna go buy that bread, you're gonna get just what you pay for. Some low graded, damn near about to spoil ass bread in these stores, and they give it to us because they put us preservatives and all this new shit out inside of this gluten shit, and they giving us the raw guts of what we sit here and say we don't like pork because it's this and that, but yet you're still being given shit just like that through other foods that you eat. Take your kids to McDonald's, take your kids to Burger King, take your kids and grab just a processed bag of whatever. You basically might as well eat pork again. I mean, the reality is there. We can beat bullshit around the bush and say, nah, this ain't that, this ain't that. Look, if you go into a fast food joint or somewhere they're cooking it right there in front of you, might as well just eat pork. That's all. And it's cheaper and everything. But I'm not gonna sit here and rally for pork or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's just like doing that anyway. So we gotta really think about some real shit. And also, when it comes to, it's harder to date now because women like certain things, and that menu ain't on the regular side no more. It ain't on that how we used to say back in the days. There's a menu for just we gonna chill, and then there's one where we gonna catch a thrill. That menu has really fucked the nigga up because if you ain't really making real money, you basically still on that side where you just we eat friends on. But if you can afford the meal that she want to be high class about, it's there. Take it how you want to take it, America. Take it how you want to take it, whether you're a woman or male. It's the truth. Depending on the meal, you're gonna catch the grill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to especially dating, what I'm saying, the quoting aspect of the courting. I'm sorry, excuse my French. The courting aspect of the whole relationship before the sex is actually granted, it makes it kind of hard for a man to feel like he's getting his just due when he's sitting there taking a nice, and don't get me wrong, a beautiful female out, to Ruth Chris, Fogo the Child, what I'm saying? Like these nice, Benny Hannas, what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. All of these, places are very, very nice. But when it comes to the pockets, of us doing this, and your intentions wasn't really the same as ours. Meaning, your intentions was, oh, this is a free meal. Oh, this is something. Oh, this man, he got he looked good or whatever, but he might just. I just want to go for the meal tonight, and then every night it just builds up to a point where, well, let me see how long I can string him along, because he's the average man, quote unquote. She know, yeah, he might ride in a nice, Nissan, Autumn or something like that. He might even got himself a BMW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she know he ain't that nigga. You feel me? He ain't no millionaire nigga.
Yeah.
He just somebody who's,
Got his credit together.
got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? But he's an average man.
Average man. Save his money.
You know what I'm saying? He doing what he gotta do. The only thing that I look at that is females don't understand how hard it is for every time he quotes you and every time he don't get access. And not to say that, things shouldn't have been explained or, conversed beforehand or whatever. And I get all that.
Yeah.
Things should have been established,
Pretty much, yes.
But if things was established and then you get back and then you get to that mood where you say, I just don't feel like it tonight. It kind of gets to the point where why men is going back to, well, we need to do this. We need to stand our ground.
Okay.
We ain't doing that no more.
Okay.
You feel me? As
Sure.
far as with the quoting and stuff like that, that's why you have a lot of this so quote unquote hookup culture.
Yeah.
Because it bypass all the bullshit and it gets straight to the sex.
That's true.
And not to say that the hookup culture is good, bad, or indifferent. Hey, do you? It's a free country or whatever.
It's freedom of love, that's what they say.
But what I would say is the amount of love shares that you do will only hinder you with the amount of love that you are willing to share to the one that you really, really want. That's the only thing I would say. But let me not go too deep into that.